Where are people moving to in 2024? Here are the top U.S. states for moving in 2024 based on average house prices and moving statistics. There are many reasons why you might be considering a move. Whether you need to relocate for a job, want a change in scenery, or are looking for an affordable place to buy a house. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the number of state-to-state movers rose from 7.9 million in 2021 to 8.2 million in 2022. This shows a decade-long trend of state-to-state migration, which is expected to continue to rise even as overall migration numbers decline. In today's video, we are going to show you top 10 states people are moving to in 2024. But before starting the video, I want to request we out our best efforts to create our every single video. So please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's start. Number 10, Maine. Last but not least is the breathtaking state of Maine, which offers all the benefits of New England living with more elbow room and at a lower price point. Maine attracted over 40,000 new residents last year, with one of the largest influxes coming as far away as California, according to recently released state-to-state migration data. The top 5 states the newest Mainers came from were Massachusetts, New Hampshire, California, Florida, and New York. New residents are helping replenish the dwindling number of Maine natives and are further invigorating the government to update and modernize infrastructure. Maine's beautiful landscapes intertwine with attractive professional offerings, providing many opportunities for those working in forest services, marine/aquaculture, or outdoor recreation. Other areas, like Portland, which serves as a prominent tech hub, all combine to attract a diverse crowd to one of the U.S.'s northernmost states. Number 9, Delaware. A little further up the U.S. East Coast is the small state of Delaware with a disproportionate draw on those seeking a new place to plant their feet. Despite staying under most people's radar, it has attracted a recent influx of movers from all age groups, making it objectively one of the top states people are moving to. Delaware has seen many changes over the decade, and that includes in some of its major cities. According to the results of the 2020 U.S. Census, an estimated 989,948 people live in the first state, growing a little over 10% from a decade prior. The state's population in 2023 was 1,031,890, a 1.2% growth from 2022. Delaware is one of the fastest growing states in the country, according to United States Census Bureau data. Thanks to Delaware's reasonable taxes, cost-effective housing, and a great job market, it's an ideal alternative for those seeking East Coast living without the high costs. The state grew by almost 2,200 families last year, drawn by its quality of life and proximity to financial hubs. Number 8, North Carolina. A little north of Georgia is the equally wonderful North Carolina. The state offers world-class beaches and stable job growth, making it ideal for opportunity seekers who are fond of the ocean. On average, North Carolina gained 99,000 people from other states annually since 2020, the equivalent of adding a little more than the population of Asheville annually. Last year, there was an estimated net gain of 97,000 domestic migrants, accounting for 77% of overall net migration. These numbers are huge for a state with a low population like North Carolina, even more so when the total population of North Carolina is only 1.6 million. Much like Georgia, North Carolina's hallmarks are smaller cities with rich offerings, both in terms of professional opportunities and activities to enjoy. North Carolina has a dynamic environment, with plenty of coastlines and mountainous areas, creating a strong appeal for those who simply love the outdoors. Number 7, Georgia. One of the best places in the South is Georgia, from border to border. With growing hubs like Savannah and plenty of peaches for all, the state is dense with scenery and smaller but lively cities. Georgia adds about 540 people every day. Aside from being a haven for small businesses with recent record-breaking exports, Georgia lands on lists of the top states people are moving to because it also offers a variety of outdoor activities, with its subtropical summers and easygoing winters. Low housing costs and a robust job market are drawing families to the state, resulting in a whopping net population gain of close to 120,000 in 2023. Why are so many businessmen moving to Georgia? Georgia's workforce training program has been ranked number 1 in the nation for 11 consecutive years by Site Selection magazine. Georgia is ranked number 1 for infrastructure and access to global markets by area development. So, due to these few reasons, Georgia is progressing rapidly today. Number 6. Florida. You must have read or hear somewhere about the population growth of Florida. Aside from the comical headlines that come out of Florida, the Sunshine State has plenty to offer those looking for a new place to call home. Between miles and miles of coastline are buzzing cities, packed with entertainment, and plenty of charming locations throughout. Last month, Pods released its report on where people are moving in 2024. According to the data, Florida has lost its number 1 spot after years of record-high migration numbers. But, on average, more than 1,200 people moved to Florida per day between July of 2023 and April of 2024, according to the Tampa Bay Economic Development Council. Looking ahead to 2024, the Florida Chamber Foundation has forecasted another 225,000 to 275,000 new Floridians in its recently released economic predictions for 2024. Florida's recent historic levels of population growth are due to the exponential changes in overall net migration. Why people are moving to Florida? With its affordable housing, sunny weather, and trillion-dollar economy, Florida calls out to fun lovers of all ages. Though it has historically been a favorite location for retirees, the state is now attracting a younger crowd with its job opportunities and promises of a high quality of life. Number 5. Texas. Moving south, the state of Texas needs no introduction, being one of the largest U.S. states, second only to Alaska. With a rich history and an affinity for all things big, Texas offers everything from several bustling cities to seemingly endless stretches of tranquil, southwestern countryside. Texas welcomes a remarkable influx of approximately 395,000 new residents each year, according to the United States Census Bureau. This figure, drawn from the period between 2000 and 2022, during which the state gained 9,085,073 residents, illustrates Texas' enduring and broad appeal. Let's lasso ourselves some facts and wrangle this whole thing in. You might have heard whispers on the internet that a whopping 1,000 newcomers are saddling up and moseying to Texas every single day. Now, that's a right party picture, but hold your horses. With many attracted by its conservative political environment that's attributed to the state's low taxes and minimalist regulatory policies. It's no surprise that Texas is a popular destination for those seeking new opportunities, climate consistency, and a lower cost of living. Number 4. North Dakota. Moving east, the unassuming state of North Dakota is attracting new residents with plenty to offer, even without the famous landmark for which its southern neighbor is known. While farming has historically been a primary focus for the state, its growing job diversity, affordability, and gorgeous scenery make it clear why this is among the states people are moving to. North Dakota is one of a few states around the U.S. known for having a friendly population, which is one of the reasons it keeps more families than it loses. Last year, North Dakota led the country with the highest growth in real GDP at 12.4%, with personal income increasing at 11%. The state of North Dakota is projected to reach a population of 831,543 by 2030, a 6% increase, 890,424 by 2040, a 14% increase, and 957,124 by 2050. A 23% increase from Census 2020. Number 3. Nevada. Las Vegas may be known as one of the top entertainment destinations in the world, but the state of Nevada has much more to offer than gambling and shenanigans. It's considered to be one of the most tax-friendly states, helping make it an affordable place for people to add wiggle room to their budget. The population of Nevada increased by 58.2% between July 1, 2000 and July 1, 2023. From 2,018,741 to 3,194,176. Not only this, listen to more. The total number of new residents to Nevada from 2020 through 2023, based on the data, was 369,878, with 211,893 coming from other states besides California. They make up 43% of all the new people who have come to live in Nevada over the past 4 years, according to the Nevada Department. In 2023, Nevada's population grew by 3,000 plus families, with many coming for its dry climate, which helps provide relief for certain respiratory conditions, allergies, and even arthritis. Between its stable, dry climate and low cost of living, Nevada has been a leading location in recent years of top states people are moving to. Number 2, Montana. Right next door to Idaho and just as beautiful is the vast state of Montana. Though Montana has somewhat leveled from its recent surge in population growth, the state is another to consider for those who love the outdoors. Just over 48,000 people moved to Montana from another state in the last year, while about 38,000 people moved away. Of last year's new arrivals, Washington and California contributed the most, while Arizona and Washington drew the most Montanans away. Montana's reasonable tourism industry and low cost of living make it an ideal place to settle down, as if on a permanent, peaceful vacation. The state's expanding job market in the manufacturing and energy sectors has appeal for young families and retirees alike, providing a stable place to grow or wind down, depending on your goals. Is Montana a good state to move to? Montana can be a good state to move to for those who prioritize outdoor recreation, natural beauty, and a slower pace of life. The state offers abundant outdoor recreational opportunities, including skiing, hiking, and fishing, as well as stunning national parks and forests. Number 1, Idaho. Perhaps one of the U.S.'s best-kept secrets is the state of Idaho, which offers incredible scenery spanning the entirety of this rather large state. Lauded for its attractiveness to those who love the outdoors, the state has several other benefits to offer would-be residents. Idaho's current population is 1.9 million. Idaho's population may top 2 million in 2024. Recent numbers provided by the Idaho Department of Labor show the state's population grew by nearly 26,000 people between July 2022 and July 2023 to nearly 1,965,000 people. This puts it fourth nationally in percentage growth, according to a Friday press release. Inflow into Idaho slowing down. MoveBuddha data shows that in 2020, Idaho saw 320 moves into the state for every 100 moves out. That inflow has since slowed considerably in 2021 and 2022. This year the state is seeing about 123 moves in for every 100 out, a 61.6% decrease in inflow, the largest drop in the nation. Idaho's low cost of living and booming job markets in agriculture and medicine are making it one of the top states people are moving to, especially in and around Boise. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.